So whatever's happened, you are moving pretty fast away from it pretty fast. So there's been a lot of clouds and a lot of issues. Things are starting to move really fast and really quickly, and you have to think on your feet. So big decisions coming in. This could be even about overseas travel, moving overseas to start a new job somewhere. But if you've been facing some kind of issues, you are definitely starting to move on. So this could be about travel. It's the gain card. So this is about overcoming all these obstacles and things starting to shift in a very positive direction. It's, you're heading for that finish line and you're winning at the moment. You've got that patience card, so you have been waiting for something to happen. You've been very strategic about it, but you've been biding your time. It seems like there was some kind of drama or crisis that you went through. You've got through the storm. You've received some very, very shocking information over here that stirred up a lot of emotional problems or emotional issues. You've been feeling a bit overwhelmed. So you've been either angry about whatever the situation was, or feeling very, very depressed. There's been, a lot of emotional energy going on over there, and it's been very upsetting, it seems, whatever news you've heard. But you are going to start moving away from it. So whatever happened was caused that crisis, and now you're going to be moving away from it. So in the past, you've got the diligence card. You've been working pretty hard. And then comes the tower card. This is the destruction card. And this has also got the storm. So this is the aftermath of the tower. Whatever this was caused big destruction, big loss. So it could have been a loss of job, a loss of security, a loss of property. Even, it could have even been the death of somebody. So you have undergone really big crisis, a big drama at the moment. You're getting over it you're moving away from it pretty quickly, but it still has stirred up a lot of emotional things that you have to deal with, really. So you are still dealing with it at the moment. There's some good news coming in for you. So even though this all happened, there's some positive news worth celebrating coming in for you there. You are still very anxious, very stressed out. This news is going to come in the form of a phone call of sorts. You might even be meeting somebody. So this is about business meetings and or receiving phone calls. So via networking or even receiving messages. Even though you're very, very, very stressed out, it looks like this news is going to be good news there. So try and relax a little bit. So whatever happened, it might be that you lost a job. It looks like maybe a new job coming in for you, and maybe you're stressed out because you're waiting for that job to come, because you do have that patience card over there. So waiting for something good to come in, and the good news will come in for you there. So those are the energies for that week. So I'm going to be using the Epic Tarot for the main read. So, at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Devil card over here. So this is about being controlled and manipulated by whoever is around you. So somebody is trying to get the better of you there. They're trying to take control of that situation. They're trying to manipulate you in whatever is going on. They're almost adding fuel to the fire there. You could also be, this is a card ruled by Saturn, so you could be working very, very hard as well. So this could be somebody on the work front that is trying to manipulate you. You certainly have been working with a group of people. Maybe this is a Four of Rods. This is also about, you may have been doing a lot of study, a lot of travel, a lot of research over there. You've got this big city over there. So you might have been going out, traveling and meeting a lot of people on that international front. And maybe your work has taken you out. Or you could be, staying in the same city, but a lot of people coming to you. So, or even doing it over the internet. And usually with that Four of Rods, it's about working with a good team of people, but also working with international people over there. It seems like it's a new job that started up for you there. So this is that Ace of Pentacles that has come in there. You were trying to make a decision. It seems like you did choose this new job and you have started something brand new and you're now working on that international front. but you're working late hours, long hours. It's a very stressful situation. Maybe you still don't know what everything that is going on around you. Things are still a bit hidden from you with that devil card over there. And, you are working late, long hours. There could even be somebody around you that's a bit of a bully, trying to control and manipulate the situation as well with that devil card. So what's happening with you? You've got the Justice and you've got that Ace of Rods. So it seems like you've signed new contracts there. It's this is the legal card over here. So signing new contracts, and this is about starting a new project or starting a new job. And with that Ace of Rods, this is about international travel. So this job might have been an international job that you've started up, and you have signed new contracts. You're making a lot of connections with people there, and you're having to do a lot of you're doing a lot of training as well in the job, or you're learning a lot of new skills within this new job. You're certainly heading this project, so you're the person that is in charge of everything there. And with that Four of Rods over there, this is about doing your research and being in the know about everything as you head a team of people there. Maybe you are the one that's being taking on that devil energy of trying to control the situation as well, trying to get people to do what you want. And this is a new job, so it's obviously going to be a bit difficult when you first start out. You suddenly ended an old job there, or ended an old situation where you were, carrying a lot of burdens and responsibilities. You made up your mind, you drew your line in the sand, and you said no more. And it seems like you left that old situation with that 10 of Rods. And you've got that 4, which is the Emperor card. So it seems like this is, a new job that you may have started, pretty much in charge with the Emperor card. And it's a job where you are, managing people and resources, really, being in control, being in charge. So this is a job that's, a promotion almost like from the previous job that you had. So it's a scale higher than what you've been doing, and it pays pretty well. But you are feeling a bit lonely, because you're having to take control of the situation, and maybe, it's never ever, it's always lonely at the top, they say. So maybe that's how you're feeling as well, a bit isolated. There's a lot of drama going on around you, it seems, on that work front over there. But you're having to take control and sort through the situation. So you have signed this new contract. So this could well be a promotion that you have received, or something better than what you previously had, and you are learning a lot. And you make sure that you do your research. You need to be in the know. You need to be an expert at this field, and so that people don't take you for granted, so they recognize your skills and talents. So you make sure that you are well researched up. On your mind, you've got that 6 of Pentacles. So you're waiting for some kind of pay rise to come in. You're waiting for some kind of money to come in there with that 6 of Pentacles. And you're hoping that it does come in. You're hoping that this gives you a lot more finances, whatever this new position is. So you could have been in a job and then going for a better position, and then waiting for, better financial payoff from this new situation that you are in. You've got the, this is the the Moon card. It's got so many new Roman numerals in it. So this is the Moon card over here, and this is about not seeing things very, very clearly. So I need for you to do some self-reflection over there. But you can see this woman standing in the mirror. So everything is not as it seems in the place that you're working at. There's almost that element of deception going on. So people doing things behind the scene that you're not aware of. And you can see this woman's wearing this hat, but her eyes are covered. So you are not seeing what they're doing. And it's going on behind the scenes. So you are dealing with people that are not above board and not very, very trustworthy. So there's a bit of some deception going on within that area that you are in, or that field that you are in. So this is a card about be cautious, be careful, make sure you are seeing the bigger picture, because what is being shown to you, or what you are seeing, is not what is really going on, because she's looking at a reflection. So it might be coming across as everything is fine and dandy, but it's not, because of the mirror aspect of it. So, the mirror always reverses an image. So everything might look good, but it may not be good. So people might be pretending to be your friend and they are not. They might be pretending to be supportive and they're not. So this card is a card of caution. It is warning you just to be careful about things going on behind the scenes that you're not being aware of. And even here, you can see with that Seven of Cups, she's got her hands over her eyes. So with this Moon card and that hat blocking the eyes over there, and this Seven of Cups and her blocking her eyes over there, there is something that you're not seeing, or maybe you don't want to see it, or you're not aware of it. But there, this card is the Seven of Cups is about procrastination, but it's also the card of a deception as well. Illusions. So people are creating illusions around you, making you think that you are, building up almost like a false sense of security, and where it seems as though they're befriending you, they are not. So just watch your back. With these two cards, I would suggest you watch your back. The Seven of Cups is people around you, making offers to you, suggesting things to you, and they are not really based in reality. So just be very, very cautious. If this is a new job, you are having to prove yourself in it or in this new situation, and this is not the time to go around trusting people. So keep your sensitive information to yourself. Can't stress that enough because of these two cards of deception here. And you got the Nine of Rods over here. So these people around you are pretty difficult. They are going to be presenting some kind of big problems and issues that you're going to have to deal with, and it's going to mean a lot of hard work on your part. So, you can see this is a big robot kind of structure over there. There's a book right in the middle over there, so you do need to be researched up. Keep your eyes and ears open. Be on top of whatever you're doing. Be well researched up. You're going to be heading a lot of people. So people coming up to you for a lot of advice. But this card is another card about watch your back. So 3 cards, 2 deception cards and 1 card for watching your back. So be very, very cautious wherever it is you have started or whatever it is you're doing at the moment. You've got the Hermit card, so there is a need for you to go and do some further learning, further reading, read up on your topic, read up on your subject, read up on your work. Spend some time to yourself, take some time to yourself, to improve your skill set, really, with that Hermit energy coming in over here. Maybe you are feeling very, very isolated over here because it seems like you've started something new. Friends always come later. When you initially start something new or start a new job, it's very, very difficult for people to relate to you. And, you will end up meeting false people before you settle down into, knowing who you can trust and who you can rely on. So this is about making sure that you are well researched up. Focus on your work and, don't focus on trying to please everybody else or trying to present yourself as somebody who is everybody's friend. Right now, you are taking on that role as an empress. So this is a leadership role. And, there are no friends in high positions. You need to show people, you can do the job. So this is probably a period where you're proving that you can actually get this job done. People around you trying to trip you up. And so you do need to just focus on that work rather than trying to please everybody around you. So you've got the Ace of Cups over here. You've got that Queen of Swords and you've got the 5 of Rods. So Ace of Cups, brand new start. This could be new education as well, seeing the bigger picture. She's got the eyes. Use your psychic ability. Aquarius is a very psychic, very intuitive sign. So follow your gut instincts. Follow all that you have learned. Whatever it is that you're going to be doing is going to make you very happy. You can see this cup is overflowing over here. But this could also be that you're going to be starting learning or maybe even taking on some further study. This job could have that kind of element attached to it. There could also be teaching that comes in with this job. You could even be relocating, and buying a new home, buying a new house as well. So rely on your intuition. Rely on your own instincts. Don't follow anybody else's advice. This is a single cup. It is up to you now. You have been given something or you will be given something that is going to be uniquely spiritual, but it's also going to be it's going to make you happy. This cup is here to make you happy. There's nobody else in this picture. It's only you. So rely on your own instincts, on everything you've learned to make this work. You've got the Queen of Swords. Make sure that you are, with the Queen of Swords, it's about speaking your truth. And don't take anything from anybody else. The Queen of Swords has been through everything. So she, she knows how to get her word across. This is your card. So be very, very precise. Be very logical. It seems like you're waiting for something to come through. But in the meantime, be very precise, be very logical, speak very, very clearly, and get your message across. You don't. The Queen of Swords tends to be a little bit withdrawn, so it might be a time for you to rather keep to yourself initially. Let people approach you. You don't run after people, and get the job done. So you've been through a lot. This doorway is opening for you right now, and you need to come across as being very professional as well, and make sure that you're speaking very clearly and saying exactly what you mean. You've got that Five of Rods, and this is the calling. You need to be that, take on that energy, because the people around you with the Five of Rods, you can see all of them victimizing this person. So if you show them that you have an Achilles heel, or you have some kind of weakness, they're all going to jump on that weakness. So right now you're at focus, and people around you giving you a lot of problems, but you can see this person's got a book clutched in their hands. So you have the knowledge to sort through any kind of challenges that you are facing. So even if you're facing a very difficult situation and everybody's ganged up against you, you have the knowledge to get through this particular situation. You just need to keep, block these people out. Don't let them get to you emotionally, and do your research. Make sure you know everything about whatever is going on, and speak your truth. Don't come across. You need to show strength, and this is a brand new start for you. But also, you need to rely very, very heavily on your experience and your intuition. So I'm going to just draw some cards from the Wolf Pack. So you've got obstacles. You will encounter obstacles at this time. The solution is not to expect defeat, but to find answers. So rely on your inner strength to overcome the situation, and you will become wiser from this experience. So you are being challenged at the moment. This is a card of challenge. And, you have the knowledge. You have what it takes to actually succeed in this. The Queen of Swords is a very knowledgeable, very intelligent person. And you do have that intelligence. So you need to access that. And whatever obstacles, you will be able to sort through it. You've got solutions coming in for you. So you'll find that there are many choices being presented to you. Choose wisely, for it will influence your future. So seek advice from professionals. Now again, you had this Seven of Cups, which is about choices, many choices being presented to you, and you need to choose wisely. So you do need to be researched up. You can see the pathway is open for you. So whatever choice you have, you do need to make sure that you are well researched before you make big decisions. And the emotions, you might find the situation almost over your head, and changes must happen for you to survive. Be true to your feelings and know this too will end. Learn from experience and seek counseling. So maybe you are feeling a little overwhelmed over there, and you are, because you've got this Nine of Rods. This is about, feeling as though you're so tired and exhausted and everything's coming at you there. But there's a need for you to be logical. So take a little step back from it. Come up with a plan. Write a list out. Write a to-do list, or write a list of things that, you want to do and achieve, and that is achievable. So it must be a practical list. And, write the pros and cons of what you want to do and put that into play. Have yourself make your own carrot. So make out a list that you could follow, and that you know that by the end of the year, this is what you want to achieve. By the end of 2 years, this is what you want to achieve. And go for it. And don't rely on anybody else's opinions to, deter you from wherever you want to get to. You've got the Three of Spring over here. So stop to take time to review and make long-term plans. So, like I said, do make up a plan. Capitalizing upon your past successes, it is appropriate for you to pat yourself on the back for all your accomplishments, but you may also need patience for the next phase to play out. So the Three of Spring, which is the Three of Rods, this is about putting plans into place and, making sure that you're communicating very clearly. You will be working with a lot of people. It might be very difficult people that you work with. You need to choose whose ideas you want to go with and whose ideas you want to leave behind. But make sure that you are making a plan. You have plans in place. So this is a fresh start. You are starting a new adventure. So run free and take a leap of faith. So all of these cards are showing that you are making that brand new start. You've got another Ace of Cups over here, or Ace of Summer. This is the beginning of a new emotional experience for you. It may be the first blush of romantic love, rebirth of a current relationship, or the awakening of spiritual gifts and insights. So you had another Ace of Cups over here. So this is a brand new beginning. Whatever this new job is, you're starting brand new over there. You've got that Ace of Cups, the Ace of Summer. You've got the Ace of Rods over here as well. So this is all about the beginnings of something very brand new. Like I said, this is a settling in period. If you're started a new job, you need to realize that you need to focus the job, because this is a period where, you're going to have to prove yourself to everybody that you can actually do the job. And make sure that you have plans in place and that you are pretty much researched. Don't trust anybody around you. Right now, people around you still are being a bit deceptive. And, you're going to have to work pretty hard to prove yourself over here with that Nine of Rods. But it looks like, if you're well researched up, you can sort through any challenge. People around you are going to give you some challenges, but you need to shine, and you can only do that by making sure that you have a proper plan in place, and that you keep your sensitive information to yourself. Speak your truth and speak very, very clearly, and show that you're a force to be reckoned with.